It's the end of week one of the two-week UN Climate Summit, COP28, here in the United Arab Emirates. The summit got off to a very good start with agreement on day one to gavel through the new Loss and Climate Damage Fund to support developing countries to cope with the growing costs of worsening climate impacts. Over the next couple of days, political leaders made statements to set the direction for their negotiators, commitments to 1.5 degrees, to the science underpinning that, to ambitious action to respond to the global stocktake, which of course concluded that we are not acting fast enough yet to keep to 1.5 degrees. There have been a number of good news announcements over the first week as well, including large contributions to some of the major funds which provide international climate finance to developing countries, and pledges into the new Loss and Damage Fund. Conservative ministers who were here have joined other major developed economies like the US, Japan and Germany to contribute money and to accept and acknowledge the principle, the very important principle, that wealthy developed countries should pay into that fund to support developing countries who can't afford the growing costs of climate disaster. Over the course of the week, of course, negotiations have got more complicated. There are more and more issues being put into some of the key texts, like the global stocktake. The global goal on adaptation is not making very much progress, and there's still very complex negotiations around upping climate finance level that wealthy countries will pay into from 2025. So we end the week with perhaps more issues than most people are comfortable with in the various texts. There's a rest day tomorrow. I don't know how restful it will be for negotiators because ministers arrive for day one of week two, and the idea is that the issues have been narrowed down to the things that need political resolution, and that ministers come in and resolve those, and we get over the course of the remaining 5 days to an agreement on the outcome from COP28. So let's see how that goes.